What we got?
Looks like a pretty basic device. Enough to take out the car, but not much more than that.
What are the chances of recovering anything we can trace?
Not good.
How much expertise you figure was required?
Anyone with ordnance training in the military could have done it. There's also a dozen books available on the internet, take you through it step by step.
Any ID?
Yeah, his name is Brett Keenan. That's his daughter over there.
Where was she when it happened?
Pulling into the garage. She heard it.
Miss Keenan, is it?
Right.
Very sorry about your dad.
It's not a great way to start your day, is it?
You work here?
Right.
You know how long the car had been here?
Since last week. He was traveling on business, got back last night, and went straight to his apartment from the airport. He had a meeting this morning in New Jersey, which is where he was on his way to.
Are you aware of any disputes you might have been having with anyone?
There's always disputes. It's the nature of the business.
What we're interested in is anything that might have led to violence.
This wasn't a business person that did this. This was an aberrant, sick individual who held my father responsible for something.
Any guess who that might be?
None.
We'd like to get a list of past and present employees if we could.
Okay.
What's your father's personal life like?
He divorced my mother forever ago. He had a rotation of willing B-school graduates to service him in return for being able to say they did. That's as much of a personal life as he had.
Whoever killed your father was knowledgeable in explosives. Does that suggest anyone in particular?
If it did, I would have told you already. Now, I have a conference in Frankfurt to prepare for and a funeral to plan. Is there anything else?
If we could get that list.
It's upstairs in my office.
Wow.
Bomb went off when he started the ignition.
Yeah, the car had sat for almost a week, so there was plenty of time to rig the thing.
Any history of threats?
Not that we know of. We got a list of past and present employees from his daughter.
Yeah, who, by the way, is one of the coldest human beings I've ever met.
Oh, yeah?
Unbelievable.
Because it's a bomb, the feds are interested in being a possible terrorist link.
As is my boss.
So far, we haven't got anything that points in that direction.
If you need a search warrant, court order, anything, will you let me know?
Absolutely.
Chief of Detectives has already called twice. Whatever you know, as soon as you know it, bring it to me.
You got it.
Hey, we should divide up the names, call and have them come in.
All right. Start with the former employees. When we're done interviewing them, we'll move on to the present ones, right?
Good.
You'll call me if you're taking a statement.
I may call you even if we're not. You free for dinner?
Tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
Just so happens I am.
Got a report of a homicide in an alley. Who's up?
That'd be Esley.
Corner East Broadway and Pike.
Eddie.
Hey, what do you got?
White male, looks like he's in his teens. Apparently beaten to death.
How'd the job come in?
Sanitation worker over there found the body around 7.
ID from the Coventry School. Garrett Tinsley, date of birth, June 11th, 1987. Makes him 17. Credit cards, looks like about $200 in cash. Still has his watch. Let's go talk to the garbage man. Hey, found the body?
Yeah,
What time?
about 6:45. I see kids up here all the time smoking dope and whatnot.
Ever see this one?
I didn't look at his face.
Do us a favor and look.
I'd really rather not. I gotta think about dead people. I think of the family. I can't stand it.
Just see if you recognize him.
Yeah, I know him. He was a real asshole.
Hey, Al.
Phil?
Phil Beckett?
That's me.
Detective Medavoy. Why don't you come this way?
Sure.
This is Phil Beckett, Detective Jones.
Thanks for coming in.
This is about Brett Keenan.
Why do you say that?
I ran into him on Madison Avenue not 2 weeks ago. He swore we'd get together. I called his office this morning to set a date, and they told me what happened.
What were the circumstances of you leaving the company?
Well, the circumstances were that it was time. I mean, Brett offered me crazy money to stay, but if he taught me anything, he taught me that you have to be willing to take risks. I wanted to build my own business. I had to leave the nest to do that.
So you parted on good terms.
I love this guy. He's 10 years younger than me, and I considered him my mentor. I just hope his daughter won't have to see his body all burnt up.
I'm sure they'll do their best to spare her that.
What was your position exactly?
I was in cost accounting, personnel, long-term planning. Brett would send me in to put out fires, basically. I was his go-to guy. That's what he called me.
Can you think of anyone Brett dealt with who had a knowledge of explosives?
I'll tell you what comes to mind, and you can make of this what you will. He was down in Colombia last year to try to nail down the contract to provide cell phone service. Now, I know he had dealings with the government. I know that all kind of shenanigans go on down there, and I happen to know that he had a problem with his security service.
You know what the problem was?
I do not. Excuse me just a second. Yeah. Yeah, well, tell him to get the figures from Howard, keep on going with the report, and I'll find time for him by the end of the week. Call and tell him I'm running 10 to 15 minutes late. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So if we need information on any of these names, where do we reach you?
All right, forget about these office numbers. Just call my cell phone. I'm reachable 24 hours a day.
Thank you.
What can you tell us about the kids you hung out with?
Ordinary kids. Nice kids.
Just want to sell everything and move away from here.
I know.
Did anything happen at school that you think might be related to this?
He went to Coventry, for God's sake.
Oh, my God. There's his backpack. He brought it home from school yesterday and left it there.
Inez?
Was he around any kids who didn't go to Coventry?
If they didn't go to Coventry, they went to Fieldston, or Dalton, or Collegiate.
Was your son into drugs at all?
Pot, like any other teenager.
What a waste of a life.
Would you know where he would have gotten pot from?
Oh, for God's sakes, it's on every street corner.
Is that what you're going to focus on, that he smoked pot?
We're trying to figure out who killed him, sir. If we know it was a drug deal, that might lead us to them.
Stop saying that. Garrett wasn't involved in drugs or drug deals or anything like that.
Inez?
Yes, sir.
Could you take Garrett's backpack out of here, please?
Garrett was a good kid, wasn't he, Inez?
Yes.
Inez knew him his whole life.
We pay for her son to go to Coventry with Garrett.
That's very generous of you.
It was Garrett's idea.
That's the kind of kid he was.
The outfit providing security for Keenan when he was in Colombia was Clausen and Associates. Now, they said the problem was with a bodyguard named Avi Moja.
What kind of problem was it?
All they would say was that they let Moja go and he's currently working for another security firm. I'm calling over there now.
Avi Moja?
Who's asking?
Detectives Clark and Sipowicz.
What's the problem? There's no problem. We just need to talk to you. So talk. No, we're not going to talk here, Avi. We need you to come with us. I got a guy inside on bodyguard for him.
This your partner?
It's 2 men on the door. Okay, I got another bodyguard inside. Right. Let your partner call for a replacement. Tell him I'm going with him. You understand, for our safety, I got to ask you for your guns before you get in.
There's a lot of sadness here today. People crying, holding each other, trying to make sense out of what happened.
What can you tell us about Garrett, Dr. Weaver?
I didn't know him too well. His records indicate that while he wasn't an outstanding student, he did the work required of him. Never failed any courses.
Any problems related to drugs?
None that I know of. It should be noted that at Coventry we have a zero-tolerance policy regarding drugs.
What does that mean, exactly?
First time you're caught, it's an automatic suspension. Second time, it's an automatic expulsion.
Can you tell us anything about the crowd Garrett ran with?
I think it's fair to say he was among the more popular, socially active students.
With a fair amount of money.
His family was always quite generous to the school. I assume to Garrett as well.
Do you think it was possible that someone was shaking him down?
Well, anything is possible. I would doubt, if that was the case, it was another Coventry student doing it. There are families here with a lot more money than the Tinsleys.
Was Garrett ever in trouble for anything other than drugs?
We make it a practice here to keep our student records confidential.
You know that if necessary, we can get a court order.
I don't think there is anything in his records that relates to this.
Dr. Weaver, with all due respect, this might not be something you're in a position to know.
What I am in a position to know is that families who entrust us with their children expect us to be discreet about what happens here.
One of those families' child was just killed. I can promise you that discretion is low on the list of things they're currently expecting from us. That means if you force us to get a court order, we're going to comb through not only the records of Garrett Tinsley, but of every student that Garrett came into contact with.
6 months ago, Garrett and a female student were discovered in an empty classroom engaging in sexually inappropriate behavior. Both students were required to write a letter of apology to the school. Both were given a warning that if any such subsequent incident occurred, both sets of parents would be notified.
What's the girl's name?
She comes from a good family. I know this would cause them a lot of pain.
We'll be as discreet as possible.
Her name is Quinny Stein.
What happened, Javi? You and Brett Keenan didn't get along?
In Bogota, you have Bodyguard with you 24/7. Who knows? Maybe concerned Israelis.
That sound likely?
Why not? I can't stand them, and I am one.
When's the last time you saw him?
When I leave Bogota.
No contact since then.
No, why? Somebody threatened him? You think it's me?
You were trained in the use of explosives when you were in the Israeli army, is that right?
Right.
So if you wanted to make a car explode when the driver turned on the ignition, you know how to do that.
Hey, guys. I make good living. I have a beautiful American girlfriend and a condo in Fort Lee. Why I want to blow up cars for?
Brett Keenan's dead, Javi. Somebody blew up his car.
You think I do this?
We know he got you fired.
Big deal. I get another job, 1, 2, 3.
You want to tell us the truth of why it was you got fired?
I sleep with his daughter.
He found out?
We're together all the time down there. How can he not find out? She talked to him, I talked to him. He don't want to listen to nothing. He called the office, say goodbye to Avi.
When's the last time you saw his daughter?
What difference does this make?
Javi, we're going to ask you to just answer the questions for right now. Not worry about the significance of them,
I see her now and then. We keep it quiet.
All right, we're going to need for you to stay here for a while.
You're going to tell my boss I'm a suspect, huh?
Not yet.
You do, I lose this job, too.
Are my parents coming down here? No, Quinny. At 17, you're old enough we can talk to you yourself.
As soon as we're done, we'll drive you back over to school. Doesn't matter. When you showed up, I was ready to ditch school. I'm like so emotional about this, I don't even know if I can talk about it without breaking down.
You break down, you break down.
Okay.
You and Garrett were going out?
Not really.
Just friends?
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw him?
Yesterday at school.
Did you talk to him after school?
No.
What'd you do after school?
What did I do? I hung out at the park, went home, did homework, went to sleep.
Any idea who Garrett went to meet last night?
No.
Did you used to get high with Garrett?
I don't get high.
Garrett did, though, right?
I guess. Just pot, though.
You know where he got it from?
No idea.
No idea about that. You don't get high, and you and Garrett were just friends.
You think I'm lying?
We know that you and Garrett were caught having sex in an empty classroom, Quinny.
First of all, it was only oral. Second of all, so what? You think that means we were going out?
Here's the thing, Quinny. This is a homicide investigation. That means there are no secrets anymore. We're gonna look into Garrett's life and the life of everyone he knows.
What does that mean?
It means we're going to talk to your friends, your parents, anyone who might conceivably know anything.
Okay, please don't tell my parents about that. Please.
And don't hold anything back.
I'm like sick with grief, and you're treating me like a suspect.
Where did Garrett score his pot?
From Serge.
You'll tell us how to find Serge?
Is there any chance he won't broadcast it all over the world that I did?
Yes, Quinny.
If at all possible, I would really like not to be known as a narc.
Who's there?
Police.
What's the problem?
There's no problem. We just want to talk to you.
What do you want to talk to me about?
We'll explain that inside. We don't conduct business in hallways.
I'm really kind of busy right now.
This won't take long.
You know, I'm really not comfortable having you guys just barge in on me like this.
If you're telling us we have to get a search warrant, we'll do that. Then when we come back, we'll want to know why it was you were so reluctant to open the door. How do you know Garrett Tinsley, Serge?
From around? Overlapping social circles, that kind of thing?
Did those social circles ever overlap into drug sales?
No, they didn't. Can I help you with something?
I'm fine. Just answer her questions.
You're fine, but you're looking at my bathroom?
I want to make sure there's no one else in here. When's the last time you saw Garrett?
I have no idea.
Where were you last night, Serge?
At a party in Williamsburg.
Until what time?
Where are you going?
Thought I heard something. Hey, relax.
I'm not gonna relax. She has no right to go in there.
Look at this. The Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. Now we have a problem. Can you tell me exactly what it is that couldn't be discussed on the phone?
Why don't you come down here, Miss Keenan?
When was the last time you saw Avi Mosier?
What does that have to do with anything?
Maybe just let us ask the questions for right now.
I don't know when the last time I saw him was.
Since you've been back from Colombia?
Yeah.
Did your father know you were seeing him?
I'm 27 years old. I don't clear it with my father, who I'm seeing.
How did he find out you were seeing him in Colombia?
He sensed it, he asked me about it, and I told him. In retrospect, I shouldn't have done that.
Why would it represent a problem?
Because it was a distraction. Daddy wanted me concentrating on business and Avi concentrating on bodyguarding.
Did Avi ever look for you to make it right?
Why would he do that? I'm not his mother. He got fired, boo friggin' who. Go out and get another job.
Speaking of that, we wanted to go over some people that were on the list that we got from you.
God, now?
Yeah, now.
Well, I don't have time now. And where did you find out about Avi?
We heard there was a problem with one of the bodyguards down in Colombia.
Who even knew about that?
A colleague of your father apparently knew.
I know all my father's colleagues. I can't imagine any one of them paying attention to something as trivial as a bodyguard.
Phil Beckett.
I would hardly call Phil Beckett a colleague.
What'd you call him?
An idiot. A flunky. My father couldn't stand him.
He worked there 11 years.
Yeah, performing marginally at best. When my father decided to clear out the dead wood, he was one of the first to go.
He said they parted on good terms.
If you call being escorted out of the building by security good terms, then they did. Now, who else do you want to know about?
Can I, offer you, something?
No, thanks. What we'd really like to do, if we could, is take a look around your garage.
Yeah, your husband told us he has some company records from when he was working with Brett Keenan.
Well, I don't think there's anything like that in the garage.
Would you mind terribly if we took a look?
No, not at all. Please.
Where's your husband working currently, Mrs. Beckett?
His office is over by Columbus Circle.
It's his own company?
Yes, it is. He very much wanted to be his own boss after he left working with, Brett.
Well, we haven't been able to get in touch with him at any of the numbers that he gave us.
Oh, well, you know, for some reason, he's had nothing but problems with the phones in that building.
He's also not answering his cell phone.
Well, maybe he had a meeting.
You know what your husband's doing with ammonium nitrate?
Well, you know, he comes in here at night and he gets involved in so many different projects I've lost track. You really have to ask him.
When's he due back?
Well, unfortunately, he's leaving for the airport this afternoon. He has a meeting in Atlanta in the morning, and he said he was making a 5:30 flight out of LaGuardia, so...
We're gonna need you to come with us, Mrs. Beckett.
Why? No, what's going on here?
We need you to help us find them. Please.
Everything I was growing was for medical purposes.
What are you sick with?
Chronic fatigue syndrome. That's for real. I also like to be able to provide it to other people who are sick. And maybe so they suffer a little less. Is that so wrong?
You provide it free of charge?
Compare my profit margin with the drug companies, I come off like Mother frickin' Teresa. All right?
Did you provide pot to Garrett Tinsley?
I have a confidential relationship with my customers. I do not divulge.
You said you went to a party in Williamsburg last night. What time did you leave?
I don't know, 10:30, 11.
Where'd you go?
I came back to the city.
Where'd you go in the city?
I went to Veselka, had a bowl of split pea soup, and I left Veselka. Stopped off at the Gem Spa. Bought a copy of Spin, The Nation, The Rob Report. Then I went home.
Did you stay at home?
Yes, I did.
Is there anyone who can vouch for you staying home?
I talked to some people on the phone, talked to some people online. What is this, the Inquisition?
Garrett Tinsley was killed last night.
Whoa, guys, I grow pot, all right? I don't do violence. Even when people don't pay me, I just let it go, you know?
The thing is, since he was killed and you've been busted, you're in a position to help yourself.
What are we talking about?
You give us information that helps us find out who killed Garrett. We'll talk to the DA about going easy on you.
Going easy, as in I walk.
You're not in a position to negotiate here. There was enough weight in that farm you had going for you to spend your next 10 birthdays locked up. On the other hand, if you cooperate, we may be inclined to persuade the DA that there were some problems with the legality of the search. Up to you.
All right. I've fronted Garrett about 5 pounds a month. He'd break it up into quarter ounces and sell it.
You have any partners?
This kid Javier, who's his maid's son. I know he worked for him. Garrett kept what he needed on any given day in Javier's locker, because he was paranoid about getting busted. I hope that's gonna do it, guys. That's all I got.
We'll let you know.
Can I talk to you privately?
Let's go in here.
You said that if there were any secrets, you'd find them out.
Is there one you held back on?
Garrett got me pregnant. Even though I would have had to leave school, and even though it would have completely turned my life upside down, even though everything, I wanted to have that baby.
He talked you out of it?
He said he'd say it wasn't his. He said if I had it, he'd have nothing to do with me. I couldn't tell my parents. They wouldn't have let me keep it, and they wouldn't have let me have an abortion. They would have made me have it and then give it up for adoption. Or thrown me out into the street.
Who made the arrangements?
Garrett's maid. She took me to a clinic in Washington Heights after school. And when it was over, she took me home. She was crying. I was numb. Garrett's proud of it, though. He'd never do it around me because I'd kill him, but I've heard that he brags about how we did the deed and then he had to take care of it. He took care of it. He was playing basketball that day.
Mrs. Tinsley will be home in about 1 hour.
We'd actually like to talk to you, Ines. Your son wasn't in school today.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling good. I told him he could stay home.
But he's not at home.
Maybe he go out for a little while.
Where would he have gone?
How come you want to know?
We need to talk to him about Garrett.
He don't know anything.
Was he friends with him?
They knew each other. I don't think friends.
Did Garrett ever get him into trouble?
No.
Why was your son suspended?
Just fooling around, doing what kids do.
It was drugs. He got busted with drugs.
He made a mistake, and he was sorry. He promised me it never happened again.
Did he know you got that girl an abortion?
If Garrett tell him, then he knows.
Was it Garrett who asked you to do it?
He came to me crying like he did when he was a baby. He said he couldn't tell his parents, and the girl couldn't tell her parents. So the only one that could help them was me. God forgive me. I knew it was wrong. But I took care of him all of his life. So I said I would do it.
Where's your son now, Inés?
I don't know.
Inés, mejor que digas la verdad ahora.
Yo no sé.
Then we have to consider him a fugitive. That means putting his description out over the radio and police all over the city looking for him. ¿Dónde podemos encontrarlo?
I'll find him.
Whatever you found in that garage is going to get thrown out because you didn't get a warrant.
We had consent.
When it's her husband standing trial, you don't think she's going to deny that?
We're getting the warrant.
It's too late. You had any suspicion, you should have gotten it before you ever set foot in there.
What, you know of a judge who would have signed a warrant on our mere suspicions?
You got a DA who's been camped out here all day on this case. She would have drawn it up.
She still got to get a judge to sign it. Before we went in that garage, we had nothing.
Yeah, let's just hope we can find the guy.
But what you better hope is that you get a confession.
I told Francine that the most important thing now is that we speak to her husband directly.
The thing is, he's got to be in Atlanta.
Well, Atlanta might have to wait.
Well, but he said he was meeting with the Coca-Cola people.
Mrs. Beckett, we're very concerned that whoever killed Brett Keenan may be going after your husband next.
Why would they do that?
Your husband was Brett's go-to guy, right?
Well, that's what he used to tell me.
Yeah, so for that reason, we think he may be marked.
Oh, my God.
You have to help us find him.
Well, why can't you just call him and tell him all that?
We don't want to spook him. Sometimes people hear something like that and they do something foolish.
They might get themselves killed.
Well, what can I do?
Let me know when you have him in custody.
Yes, boss.
If he sees the calls coming from your cell phone, chances are he'll pick up. What you have to do then is keep him on the phone long enough for us to get a location on him.
But what do I say?
Just say what you normally say.
Hi, honey. How are you? Oh, I don't know. I was just thinking about you. Thought I'd call. Well, I thought maybe we could take a drive this weekend. You know, go upstate, look around those junk stores that you like so much. You'll be back from Atlanta by the weekend, right?
Keep talking.
You know, I'd like to come with you on one of these trips sometime. No, you wouldn't have to be responsible. While you're working or at your meetings, I could go, you know, sightseeing, shopping. Yeah, okay, next time. Okay, honey. Well, I love you, and have a safe trip. Bye.
9th Avenue, 23rd Street.
He should be right here. You see him anywhere?
No.
You got him on the move?
No, according to the technician, he's standing still.
He's standing still and he's right here. Where is he?
Oh, my God.
You see him?
Yeah, he's right there.
Where, in the cab?
Yeah.
Hey, get out of the cab. Let's go. Turn off the engine.
What's going on?
Let's go. Come on, get out of the cab. Going for a ride. Put your hands in the car. What did you tell them?
They said you were in danger.
Don't go involving other people in my affairs, Francine.
I'm sorry. Why are you driving a cab?
All right, come on. I'll see you at the house.
Yeah.
Come on, put your head down.
May I help you?
This is my son, Javier.
I'm Detective Ortiz. This is Detective Murphy.
He wasn't running away or nothing.
Okay, we're gonna talk to him for a little while.
I can be with him, right?
It'd be better if we talked to him by himself.
But I would like to be with him.
No one's gonna hurt him.
Just to be there when you talk to him, that's all. I don't say anything.
Mamá, está bien. Puedo ir solo.
John, would you see if she'd like anything?
Of course. Can I get you something?
Where were you last night, Javier?
Home.
Didn't go out?
I went out to get something to eat, and after that I was home.
Your mom with you?
She was at work.
How come you got suspended from school?
I got caught with some weed.
Whose was it?
Mom.
You weren't holding for anybody?
Hell no.
You were holding for Garrett, Javier. We know this. Now what happened? You didn't want to hold for him anymore?
Why do you think I was holding it for him? If I hold it for my own self.
We think you were holding it for him because he asked you to.
I ain't no retard. I ain't gonna do something stupid just because somebody asked me to.
We don't think that. We think you wanted to get a good education and make your mother proud of you. The first time you got caught, it meant you got suspended. If you got caught again, you would have gotten kicked out. But Garrett figured he had the right to ask since his parents were paying for you to go there.
You guys got it all twisted up, man.
What did he say when you told him you didn't want to hold for him anymore?
Nothing.
I don't think it was nothing.
It was nothing.
I don't think spreading it around that your mom arranged that girl's abortion was nothing.
My mom been wiping his ass since he was a baby. And now he's all grown up. He figured the same way my mom worked for his parents that I'd work for him.
What did he say when you told him you didn't want to do it anymore?
That either I kept the weed willingly, or that he'd plan it on me. I mean, if it was the word of a kid whose parents paid 2 tuitions and gave $20,000 a year on top of that, against the word of a kid whose mother was a maid, who did I think they'd believe?
What'd you tell him?
That I would take my chances.
That's when you brought your mother into it.
And he knew she was ashamed of doing that for that girl. He said his parents would fire us if they knew. He said to keep me in school with all those rich white kids, that he'd have her turning tricks out on 116th Street. And he'd have her down on her knees.
Is that when you hit him, Javier?
She raised him, you know? More than his own parents did. She raised me and she raised him, and one of us had to stand up for her. Yeah. I hit him. I beat his head into the ground.
Where is he?
He's gonna have to stay here for a while.
What did he do?
It was him who killed Garrett, Inez. You don't need to spend a lot of money on a lawyer. Let legal aid provide one if you're not happy with them. You can always switch.
This is murder.
It's probably manslaughter.
Prison.
Maybe. There were extenuating circumstances. Your son's a good boy. The court might be pretty sympathetic.
What were they? What were these extenuating circumstances?
Your son can tell you that.
You're starting your own company, Phil. Why were you driving a cab?
You're driving a taxi cab. Where does that put you? Out on the street. Lets you pick up on trends. Lets you talk to a broad cross-section of people.
Brett Keenan fired you.
Where'd you hear that?
He fired you. He had you escorted out of the building.
I don't know where you're getting your information from, but...
That's enough, Phil. You kept it going as long as you could, but it's over now.
I want to know who told you that I was fired.
We talked to his daughter.
Oh. There's an unimpeachable source for you.
We confirmed it with security personnel.
Someone who woke up on third base thought she'd hit a triple.
You don't have a company. You don't have an office.
I proved the naysayers wrong before. I'll prove them wrong again.
Phil, we've been in your garage. We know you made the bomb.
I don't know that you had the right to go into my garage.
Your wife let us in. We've now got a search warrant. We've already found explosive chemicals. We're gonna find diagrams. That part is over.
What you want to do now, Phil, is to be truthful and try to cut the best deal you can with the DA. Make this as easy as possible on your wife.
She thinks I'm terrific, you know that? She thinks whatever I set my mind to, I can do.
She's a good wife.
Sends me off to work with a hearty breakfast under my belt and a Wall Street Journal under my arm. She never knew what was waiting for me when I got to the office. She never knew the way that he made me feel. Like I was stupid, incompetent.
When did you decide to do something about it?
I worked for him 11 years. I accepted that this is the way he was. Deliver excellence on demand, first time, every time. No pats on the back, no margin for error. He decides to make changes and I don't fit in. That's okay.
What wasn't okay?
I needed an extension on my health insurance. Francine had something. Women's problems. I went to him with it. He was barely listening. I followed him out to the elevators. I told him that she needed a special kind of therapy, and if that didn't work, an operation. And he said, sorry, Kimosabe, no can do.
So you made the bomb?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't too stupid to do that, was I, Brett? I delivered some real excellence on demand that time.
You'll want to put all that about your wife in the statement.
I only hope when he turned the key, there was enough time for him to realize who killed him.
Full confession.
Ties to Al-Qaeda?
Either that or a pissed off ex-employee.
DA taking a statement?
She's in there with him now.
Good work.
How long you figure till she's done with the statement?
I'll take care of booking him.
You sure?
Yeah.
Good night. Yeah, night, boss. I'll see you, John.
Take care.
Night, Detective.
Night.
Sad story.
Should we take a rain check on dinner?
You had to run him over to central booking?
Yeah.
I had to run home and feed the cat.
We'll do it another time.
Or we could get takeout. My father keeps an apartment in the same building as the guy that got blown up in the car.
What?
Yeah. Corner of 71st and Park.
Wait a minute, he keeps an apartment?
Well, most of the time he's either in Oldwick or down in Florida.
Not bad.
In my family, it's good that everybody doesn't have to be in the same place.
You have a place of your own, though, right?
Yes, I do.
Pretty good with those things.
What's this?
Hello.